to my channel. I hate long intros, so we're going to get right into it. Today is day 10 of Vlogmas, Craftmas, or Crochetmas, whatever it is that I officially title this. And I am so glad that you're here. So today I am making a hat for my father-in-law. He's a hat kind of guy, but typically he wears baseball cap style of hats. He goes outside sometimes, and Iowa is cold, so I am going to make him a hat. I was going to save this for Christmas, but spoiler, I already gave it to him. It is as cold as an icicle's toes today, so I am sure that he's happy about having a nice warm hat when he does need to run errands, and knowing him, it'll probably be soon. So I started off with this yarn. I don't even know what this yarn is. It's acrylic, it's 4-ply worsted weight. Where it came from, I don't know. I didn't have a label. There were actually a few of these skeins in my stash that looked sort of like this as far as the dye lot style, but they're all different colors and none of them have labels, so I have no idea where this yarn came from. I don't know if it was a gift, if I got it somewhere. Sometimes I get yarn that's thrifted that looks basically brand new, and it didn't look like this yarn had been used, so I have no idea where I got this. Because there were a few others that looked sort of like they were part of the same style, like maybe um, the same type of yarn. I probably will use them for a project or two later, but I'm not totally sure. I just saw the yarn and went, ooh, that's kind of pretty. And that's as far as I got with that. So I might use that later, and if I do, I'll let you know. So with this hat, I am going to do one of my favorite styles. It's just a cabled beanie. Normally I make this in a slouchy beanie style, but I don't think my father-in-law would like that. I feel like he's just like a regular beanie kind of guy. So I think this is a very classic winter beanie sort of style. Normally, I would put a pom-pom on this, well, sometimes, but I am 99% sure that my father-in-law is not a pom-pom kind of guy. Knowing him, he'd probably figure out how to cut it off and then tell me it mysteriously fell off, it had an accident, and he's not quite sure what happened. And it's great this way, so I don't really need to do anything to fix it. I don't need to fuss over him, is what he'll say. His winter coat is a dark blue and has green stripes on it. I don't think that his hat needs to match his coat so much. I just sort of wanted it to kind of look like it sort of went together so it didn't look out of place. I doubt he cares. He cares more about function than, what things look like. But he is not a pom pom guy, so we'll go with that. Um, I thought the cables would look really cool with this striped yarn, but it kind of seems a little busy. So I'm just going to trust the process here and hope that it still looks good at the end. That is one of the few things that I don't like about choosing yarn with specific patterns is it's hard to tell with something like this where the stripes change um, quickly as opposed to something that's more ombre or has fewer color changes. It's hard to gauge what the hat will look like, especially with texture, like a textured pattern like this is. So I worried a little bit halfway through that it was going to look kind of like poop, but I think it turned out okay. It's not quite what I expected. I'm not disappointed. It's just not quite what I expected. So I feel a little caught off guard with how it turned out because when I was looking at this yarn, I guess I didn't realize that the color changes were so fast and they were so short, and it changed very quickly while I was crocheting it. And I think I kind of hoped that it would be a little bit more spaced out instead of so fast. Each color is very, very short. I want to say it's sometimes only like an inch long, and I get one stitch, and that's it. So that's a little frustrating sometimes with choosing yarn. It's hard to tell. And when you're excited, sometimes you don't think about how will this look with a textured stitch? How will this look with, a different stitch? So that's kind of, I don't know. I still like what I made. It just kind of caught me off guard because the image that I had in my head wasn't quite what I made. So that's a little frustrating being a fiber artist, crocheting and doing anything like that. Sometimes things turn out in unexpected ways, and you just kind of have to deal with it, or you have to frog it. And I wasn't about to frog it because my father-in-law does need to be warm, and he's the kind of person who will just deal with it, and I don't want him to deal with it. I just want him to be warm. So we're just going to go with this. Just for clarity and transparency, this pattern isn't mine. It is from April Draven. When I was getting my links together for this video, I went to go find the link in her shop, and her shop is unavailable currently. So I will update that if it comes back, so you can look for that. So now that we're almost done and this project's almost finished, as far as this yarn goes, it worked up really nice. It was pretty good to crochet with. I don't have any complaints about the yarn in that way. The only thing that I don't super love is how busy this looks. I think the color pooling is nice. Nothing pooled too much on one side. It was pretty consistently all over the place, which I guess is great, being how busy it is. But overall, I don't have any complaints. I just wish that I had picked a different pattern for this, maybe, so it didn't look so chaotic. But my father-in-law really likes this hat. He put it on as soon as I gave it to him, and he was really excited. So I'm happy that he is happy. And now that we're at the end of the video, I just wanted to say thank you so much for watching this video and hanging out with me today. Let me know what you think about this yarn. Would you use this yarn again, or would you try a completely different pattern, or you just throw it in the trash? I'll probably use the rest of this skein for something else. I'm not quite sure, but definitely won't be for any textured patterns because it just doesn't seem to mesh super well with that. So yeah, those are my final thoughts on this yarn. Anyway, don't forget to like this video if you liked it, subscribe if you'd like to see more, hit the bell to be notified when I upload next, and thanks again for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!